Hello, my lovely people. I don't know if you can see me because the sun is shining. Oh, I'll try and walk with this, but there's a lot of bees over there. Right, I'll go over here. I'm out in the garden again. There was a new admission in a bed next to me, so there was a lot of commotion last night. And another guy was up and down to the toilet, so I'm the only woman on my ward. Oh, it's hard. It's hard being the only kind of woman. I decided not to get dressed today. I've had a shower. It was difficult because I wanted to do it all on my own. But, oh, look at that. The sun is shining. Looks like I've got a bald patch on the top of my head. But there again, by the time I come out of here, I'll probably have no hair. Or just go to the hairdressers, which I haven't been to just after COVID, I think, after the lockdown. That was the last time I was at the hairdressers. So, intense physiotherapy tomorrow. And yeah, so I'll probably be tired after that because they're trying to get me to go over little steps so that I can manage when I get home to go up the 13 steps on our stairs to the bedroom, because they're trying to teach us no beds downstairs. We have to try and be as mobile as possible. So if I get my fitness back, it'll be brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I decided just to put on fresh pyjamas and a house coat, clean house coat. So that's the way I feel. That noise must be from the hospital fan up there. It's very noisy. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit of a tiring bank holiday Monday, but there's not much, how could I say, it's very hard to have a nap. I was going to ask the ward manager, who was originally like sisters, but now they call them managers, if I could have a single room, because I know that there is a single room, but I don't want to be a snob. But it's just so hard to get a good night's sleep, because I swear at night time you're all settled in bed and you can hear the nurses yapping away because they're on the night shift, and it's extremely hard to fall asleep. So last night I was on my laptop till about 12. I had just gone to sleep and then the nurse woke me up. Sorry Sheila, we have a new admission and he's going in the bed next to you. So that was it. I think I had maybe about 2 hours sleep, and all I want to do is just go to the bed and just snore my brains out. Oh, I dodged the lunch. I'm just not able. I had me breakfast, and breakfast wasn't until about 9 o'clock, so it's too early, to have lunch, and then dinner at 12 o'clock. I was having a good time with Michael yesterday down at the coffee shop, and I met one of the ladies from the previous ward I was on. Yeah, it was lovely, but I missed choosing what I want for me dinner, so I don't know what I'm going to have for me dinner today. But we have to be thankful. The Lord is good, and take whatever he offers. That's my motto, and to be thankful for everything. Oh, a little bird has come to see me. Look at the little bird. Ah, ah. Could be a wren. Chick wren. A funny thing last night, I was watching the foxes, the fox cubs playing. There was a magpie. Every time one of the cubs was lying down, a magpie started going up close. So the fox moved away and the magpie followed. Everywhere the fox went, the magpie followed until the cub decided to give it chase, and then it flew off. It was so funny. But the disturbing thing was I saw a cub picking up an empty water bottle, plastic bottle, and started playing with it. And I don't know, why do people not think about bringing your litter home or wait until you find an available bin that's provided on walkways? I mean, the poor fox. I mean, just imagine if it started to chew it and started to eat it, it goes into its intestines, and it's a wild animal. It's absolutely heartbreaking to see it, see it was playing with a bottle. I did tell a few of the nurses, because I know that they go for walks, doctors and nurses go for walks along there, and members of the public too. But by God, what harm is it to bring your rubbish home, to your house? My grandson, he's autistic, and I taught him from a very young age, whatever litter you have, you put it in your pocket, from your sweets or your chocolate. You put it in your pocket until we find a bin. If there's no bin here, you bring it home, put it in the bin in the home. And he still does that. He's 26 years old. He still does that today. Like if he goes to Subway or, for his day out with his carers, and he gets something to eat, he'll bring his rubbish home and then he'll put it into the bin when he comes home. So why can't ordinary people do that? To me, I find it's disgusting. It's not right. It's a lovely sunny day. It's a little bit cooler today. I think Ireland is expecting some rain, and the weather is going to get a bit cooler, so hence I have my house coat on. So sorry for the sun. Now that's better, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm waiting for Sean to finish his carers, and then Michael will come up. Sean might come, he might not. And if he doesn't come, I'll go down to the coffee shop with Michael, and I'll show you a little bit of the hospital. It's nice. Although no hospital goes without issues. Every hospital has, mishaps and things happen. In the ward upstairs, there was some issues that I didn't like. I did inform the family. So basically a sick woman that was crying for help and for a doctor, she was given a sick bowl, this was at night time, and told to go to sleep. The poor woman was shaking and she was crying and screaming in pain. She had broken her hip 2 weeks ago, and then she was trying to do something and she fell down and she smashed the lower part of her back. I got out of bed because my heart was broken seeing her suffering. I went over to her and I sat with her for a while. I gave her a drink of water, tried to make her a little bit more comfortable. Then the old woman, she's in her 80s, she started to get out of bed. The nurse said, get into bed and try and get to sleep. But at that age, and I think Alzheimer's is kicking in, she wouldn't settle. And she kept being told to get back into bed. In the meantime, the other lady, she was still crying. She asked for a doctor. I saw a doctor sitting out in the nurse's station for about an hour, and it was only after about an hour he decided to come to her and just say, I will get something for you tomorrow, but the pharmacy's closed. Well, it was very hard to go to sleep knowing all of this. So the next morning, the nurses changed their shift, and I explained what had happened, and again, the poor woman was in bits again. So the doctors, the nurses all came around her, and it turned out that she has a bladder infection. So you imagine, you broke your hip, you broke your back, you have a bladder infection, and the night shift just told you, there's a sick bowl, go to sleep. How disgusting is that? It's absolutely, it's horrible, horrible. So I don't know what the family's doing, but I did speak with one of the daughters. I saw her yesterday, no, 2 days ago, sorry. And she said, I haven't said anything yet. I says, oh, please. I said, you know, this can't go on because it might happen to somebody else and they might pass away. So what do you think? I don't think it's compassion, you know. If that was my dad, oh my God, I would, you know, speak my mind and report the people. I've done it before in his, you know, last years of his life, stuck up for me dad. If I saw anything wrong, I'd, you know, act on it straight away. I wasn't afraid because it was me dad. Same with me mum. When she was in a care home, many a time I had to pull up the carers because I wasn't happy. And we all know about care homes in the past. So listen, I'm going to go in. I'll see what's for dinner, and I'll try and get you later on, and down at the coffee shop and around the hospital. But I have to be careful not to get, you know, other patients or people in because of, you know, data kind of thing. Right, love you, see you later, bye.